So I just watched a brand new episode of Ninja Turtles and a brand new episode of Power Rangers. What year is this again? Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd with a Mega Force Mega Review, Mega Madness. So we got a whole new team of people. We got a Red Ranger, a Blue Ranger, Pink Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and a Black Ranger. The Black Ranger is not a black guy this time. The black guy is the Blue Ranger. His name is Noah. He's the brains of the group. He's a black nerd, if you will. Let's see, I've been talking about Power Rangers in a lot of my videos, and now the latest season has a black nerd as one of the Power Rangers. Hey Saban, you're welcome for the inspiration. Yellow Ranger Gia, she is hot. The Pink Ranger Emma, she is super hot. But I think the hottest woman on this show clearly is Troy, the Red Ranger. She is sexy. That is a sexy woman. Are the Power Rangers in space? Are they traveling through time? Are they in some samurai camp? No! The fools are back in high school! Hooray! Yes, the Power Rangers are back in school. They gotta do their high school stuff as well as fight monsters. I like that. That's a homage to the old school Mighty Morphin. Actually, there's a lot of homages to the old school Mighty Morphin. 5 kids in the 5 original colors. Descendant of Zordon, who has a robot sidekick. They have a power chamber. They go to a juice bar / yogurt land called Ernie's. Personally, I would have just said with some of the characters, just make them the original characters. I think it's Goshi and whatever his name is, and the little short circuit Wally looking dude sort out in Alpha. Why not? Just bring them back. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna pay that much of homage, you just might as well just use the original. You own them. No Bulk and Skull. Where's my Bulk and Skull? They need to have a new version of Bulk and Skull, like Kid Bullies. That's what this show needs. And their theme song needs to be like a remix of the original theme song. It's like dubstep, Bulk and Skull. This is cheesy. It is extremely cheesy. And that is what I love about it. This is a Power Rangers that does not take itself seriously. These fools don't just morph. Like usually you get like the face and then like the mask comes up. No. These fools morph into their suit without the mask, backflip into the air while the symbol of their Zord shows up behind them, covers them in the face, and then puts their mask on for them, and then when they jump down they go, Mega Force! Their symbol shows up mystically in the air, and then explosions come from behind! That is how they morph! Oh, and they're morphers, so instead of just having like, oh, let me hold something out, they gotta pull out these cards and put the cards inside the morphers. That's what creates their weapons. It's like a mix between reading a QR code and the Nintendo e-reader. They're trading cards, collect them all. Let's just have a morpher where you just put the weapon on like a little portal, like it could be like Power Rangers Skylanders. Power Rangers Infinity. And you can tell this year they hired somebody who knows graphics really well, because every single chance they get, these fools are spinning like the Tasmanian Devil, flying through the air. They'll shoot things, but instead of them just shooting it in the regular world, they have a big blue or red or yellow background behind them and they're shooting. Am I watching a television show? Am I playing a video game? Am I at the planetarium? What is going on? It is crazy. I was laughing the whole time, and I don't know if I was laughing because I was really enjoying it or because of how ridiculous it was. Maybe it was both. I say when you're doing Power Rangers and you've been doing it for 20 years, yes, just go all out. And this show does that, and I love it. Because a lot of times the Power Rangers, especially some of those Disney seasons, they took themselves way too serious. It's like, look, dudes, you multicolored superheroes who are fighting giant rubber suit monsters. Chill out. I was surprised there was a lot of gun shooting in this. I was like, oh, hey, whoa, Power Rangers, you better have a little lesson at the end of this and be like, hey, kids, this is all fantasy. Don't do this for real. Get real. One of my only complaints about this show, and look, I know these are new kids, and I know this is a new show, and I know there's a lot you gotta deal with fighting moves and knowing where you gotta stand, your marks, but just sometimes when you say some of your lines, can you just put a little emphasis into it, little just oomph. There were a couple times it seemed like they were doing like a run-through and they just said, we filmed the run-through and we're good. Pink is my favorite color, but what is this Ranger business? But I'm the new kid in town. I'm gonna buy her an ice cream cone. Thank you. And scene. Power Ranger purists are probably gonna hate this and be like, oh, this is nothing like the original series from 20 years ago. But it's cute, it's funny, it's insane special effects, and they're definitely going for the cheese factor. And for me personally, a lover of cheese, I'm wanted. Make me lactose intolerant from this show. Bring on the cheese. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think of Power Rangers Mega Force if you saw it? And if you haven't saw it, will you see it? And if you don't plan on seeing it, then which Power Ranger did you like season before this one? Let me just mention something about Power Rangers in the comments. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Audi 5000. Chain chomp. Yo. Go. Nerd Together! Black nerd forever! Those are my explosions. Let's Mega Force. Alright, I'm out. Mega Force!